Yeah, now I just started.
Okay.
Uh, Hello, 42. This is the class with Brian Bustos. Uh, I just start the topic about grammar mistakes. Just so wait, I put my screen. Hello, Danny.
Hi.
Hello, Danny.
Can you see my screen? Yes, no. Paola, can you see my screen?
Can you repeat me? I can hear you.
Did you see my screen?
Um,
No, please, another person start because I can't.
okay. I can start with the activity. Yes. If you want, Samir.
Just but I can't. My computer has worn me. Really.
Okay. Samir, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
So, what is the idea? The activity?
Tell me.
To start with that?
Yes, with the
Okay.
diagram. Yes.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Okay. We have a diagram about the social
Mhm.
use.
Social uses.
Okay, social use. Uh,
Here we have four specific topics. The meaning of the topic that is
Hmm.
Guys,
Excuse me,
there is
about
of
noise.
obesity and food and water security. So, what is the idea? That you give your opinion about this topic, about this situation that is suspicious. Okay. So, for example, what about the drugs or alcohol abuse? Yvonne,
who
you me?
who wants to start?
Okay. Danny, you, what do you think about drugs and alcohol abuse? Danny, can you hear me?
uh,
what do I have to do?
Okay, only give me your opinion. Give us your opinion about drugs and alcohol abuse. The main topic is social issues. Okay.
Okay. About opinion against or yes?
Yeah. What do you think about drugs and alcohol abuse?
Mm,
Addiction, that generate violence. I don't know. What do you think?
okay, I would say that both of them are pretty dangerous. I don't know what I have to do with those. I can't see the screen. I don't know if you can zoom.
um,
Paola, can you on the screen?
wait, I don't know. Oh,
Okay, I think I can share the screen. I have the Ona already.
Not at all.
what
Let
do
me
you
put my glasses on.
Maybe this.
it's difficult to understand the letters.
Okay, I think I got it.
Danny, can you
So,
see my screen? Can you see the my screen?
Who, Paola or
yeah,
So the first is drugs and alcohol abuse. That is that. So what is your opinion about that? Do you think an addiction? What happened with the child? I don't like
Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, first of all, this title is related to those ideas, addiction, of course. Both of them are real dangers. For example, yes, both of them are put in a way dangerous. Mm, 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 mm. Maybe if you are a drug addict or if you are a alcoholic, you do want to consume those things, so you might, for example, steer or start doing bad things. So that is like violence.
Mhm.
What else can I say? Child protection. Yes, I would say that most of the people who are affected by this problem are the children because they don't have like a perspective of I don't know. Maybe it depends of how they are rising up, and that is up to them. And I don't know what else to say. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, great, great, very good. Uh, okay, here the question is, do you think that this problem of drugs and alcohol abuse is something that the parents or the mother, the father, or the child give an example to the child for that for this?
mm, but what do you mean? That this
Okay,
is
yeah, the question is the example of the father or the parents of the on a child is something hard, is something defined in the way of the child for this topic for drugs and alcohol abuse.
first of all, I would say that these kind of people can't have child. Even if they can, I'm talking about I don't know, they are able to do it. I would say that is not the best. Maybe if they are in those kind of problems, they should get over them and then having children. But then I don't think that is a good idea having children being into this world of drugs and alcohol.
Okay. Okay. Great. Paola, what do you think about the next? That is obesity.
I think that is a problem and more in the children because when you are in a school, it's so difficult
Mhm.
because not all people accept your
Do you think it's a problem?
You do?
yes, but could be for the health or for anxiety. How do you say ansiedad?
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Anxious, that would be
And
anxiety.
what the some people uh, have problems in the society uh, could right could I don't know in that problem.
What did okay, the lifestyle of the person that has this problem, the obesity, it's for something psychological or it's only for something anxiety or for I don't know, only for that they love the food. I don't know, or something more. It's something psychology.
No, I think is psychology because the society is the problem because some people can't understand the society so can feel uh, tired
Mhm.
Fall.
or in that and eat a lot and after that is a problem, a health problem
Great.
and affect all your life.
Mhm. I think this problem is the first step for become bullying to bullying because the child or the people people that suffer this obesity. Sometimes in the school or in college, and the I don't know in the social environment, suffer about bullying for that reason because the child or the people is fat, and so it's so funny, loud of them or something like that. But it's great. Okay,
I
Yvonne.
think the problem is my is I think that I think that in time is a big problem because society is powerful and the food is bad. There are I forget how do you say cultivos?
Tell me.
Fields
Hills.
or
How do you
no
say
crops, maybe
cultivos?
crops.
So when you put another things in the food for bigger this food.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh, I forget the word. But okay, when they
What do you mean about something like Monsanto or something like that? Transgenic?
That
obesity,
nowadays,
Trans
maybe,
transgenics is like that.
yes, that's the word. They add like kind of things to the food to make them bigger.
Hmm.
okay, repeat what is the word?
Transgenics, I would say.
Just inject bad bad things in this food, and the people eat this, eating this. So, and this is so bad. For the reason, I think the obesity is a big problem. Yes, but it's not for you. It's for the food. For the food. Yes.
Hmm.
Great.
Yes. Do you understand me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
Something correction, Brian.
Any correction?
Any
Sorry, yep. I think I was writing in the other chat. Yep, just some small pronunciation corrections, I would say.
Yes.
Psychological anxiety. We could say societal issues, or I think in general it's very good.
Okay.
That's
Thanks so
fine.
much.
Just write it in the chat now. It's in the other chat.
Great. Okay. The next is food and water security. Steven, what do you think about this?
about food and water. Let me see. Okay. Well, the thing with the water right now, at least here in Bogota, is like we think we are drinking good water, and that water is quite dirty, I would say. But is enough clean, or is enough
You know?
to be drink it by to be drunk by the people. And about food, well, I think these have a connection, a link
Drunk.
with the obesity, just because nowadays the food is not healthy at all. So we can find shops that just sell crazy food, and very tasty. It's very tasty, but if you get used to eat those kind of food,
Get used
you're
to
you're gonna put on weight.
it.
Hmm.
So that's
Great.
what I think.
Yeah. Okay.
On the transgenics and all that.
Yeah. Okay. In my
But
turn.
Samir, what do you think?
Sorry.
Are you there, Samir?
Okay. Yeah. Something. Wait. Okay. I think about this because this is my career at all. So I've been involved in responsible farming practices. I think it's so hard in this moment because all the production in Colombia is something complicated because the government don't support report them for this reason. So for that reason, Monsanto and other companies arrive to the farms and do that with this problem. The problem with the food is that the transgenics that we was talking before, and the water. I agree with Steven. The water that is here in Bogota is not so clean at all. So it's something complicated, and it's a problem that the this, how do you say, gremio, or this
Would be like a union.
yes, yeah, it's, we are fight with this for the government for more support on government and best
Oh,
quality of the food and the water.
right.
Great.
And for
Um, okay, the next is puberty. I don't know how this is pronounced. Poverty? Puberty?
poverty.
Poverty?
Yep.
Okay,
Poverty.
poverty. Yeah.
Hmm. Poverty.
And so, Yvonne, what do you think about this?
Um, think, I think it's a big problem because of bad governments um, not not use uh, how do you how do you pronounce recursos in English?
Resources.
Resources
Resources. Yep.
resources uh,
Resources.
are used in bad way. Um, Also, the people are indifferently with these social issues.
Issues.
Right.
Issues. Yes.
Did you say, Yvonne, they're indifferent?
In-
Indifferent.
Indifferent.
Yep.
Thanks.
Okay. And what do you think about the overpopulation?
Mm.
Danny,
Here in Colombia, right? Right? Yeah.
about what do you think about overpopulation?
But talking about our country or in general? What do you mean?
No, in general, in all the world, in the whole world.
Okay. I would say that this is a big problem because there are more people than jobs to apply it. So I would say that this this wouldn't be a problem if we had, I don't know, maybe more options to get a job, or we can get this kind of thing easier. But I don't know what to tell about this overpopulation. I don't know. For example, here in Colombia is a big problem because right now we have a lot of Colombians and also a lot of Venezuelan people here. So
Mm.
this is a real problem.
Yeah.
We do have a problem with them, but I don't know how to solve this kind of problem. So I don't know.
Great. And what do you think is the solution about overpopulation?
Are you is with me? Is it with me?
Yes, if you
Oh,
want.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear you well.
Okay.
Okay, the solution. I think I don't know how do you say natalidad.
I don't know, natality?
Don't you know, Brian?
Sorry. Sorry. Did you say? What did you say?
Natalidad.
With I
Birth,
would think that the birth rate.
The
Birth birth rate.
bir- can you write it?
birth,
Birth
like
rate.
when you were born, birth,
Or
Birth born?
Birth
birth
rate.
rate.
Birth rate. I think that would be, yeah, a loose translation of Natalia. Yeah, birth rate.
Birth right.
Yeah.
Rate.
Birth
Rate.
right. Right.
Rate.
Birth rate.
Rate.
Birth rate must be controlled by I don't know by kind of I don't know, but I think if we control the bone width or
Yep,
width,
yep, the birth rate, and I agree with you, Stephen. It has to be controlled. If it's not,
be,
it will skyrocket.
yes, because
Uh,
for example, the idea of start controlling the population by killing people is an apocalyptic idea. I would say,
oh
Yeah,
snap!
it is.
like like the Purge. Have you seen that movie? It's
Ah, the porch.
something like that. But no, I think the answer is in controlling the both rape. I forgot the word.
The
Birth
birth
rate.
rate, rate,
Both rape.
RAT. Yeah, it's like
We need
the it's como, sorry, it's like in Spanish, tasa.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you get a some small context of it. Yeah,
so that's sort of
um, yeah, because according to like CIA, the fact book and everything, worldwide, for every four people born, two pass away. So that's an increase in our overall population, two people per 2 seconds, I think it is. So
Really?
we're growing. We're at 7.5 billion human beings on the planet, and every second the population grows by two, theoretically.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So
people.
what Steven says is correct. I think we need to control that in the future. That in itself affects everything else: food, water, resources,
Everything.
problems, poverty, social issues, society. Yeah, it's like the food chain. There's no control for us.
Yeah, I do agree.
Okay.
No, that's a good topic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
okay.
Samir,
Um,
what is the problem that most affects society? What do you think?
who?
You?
Okay.
yes. Sometimes you
Yes.
come here to your team, so
Yes, I think the most for me is irresponsible farming practice or something or all that is about the food and about the water because the water is the most important thing in the world in our life. So when we don't try good the process of the water and the food, it's something complicated, and everybody in the world needs eat and needs to drink water. So it's something difficult. This process with the water and the food is complicated and bad. I think that.
Anyone? What do you think? No, I think that Yvonne is not here.
No.
Um, Danny, what do you think?
What was the question? Sorry.
What is the most important or yes, the problem most important in the society?
I would say that the lack of education. I would say that is the most important issue that we are having right now because we're not having a good education. I would say most of us, even there are some young people who are not going class, who are not learning, who are not reading, who are not doing anything for themselves. And I would say that that is the only like door to get out of poverty of ignorance. I would say that the main problem is the lack of education.
And Brian, what do you think?
Um, I would say first, I think that's a pretty good diagram you have there, just to conclude that activity. I would take the four into account and what Danny is saying, and I would actually say something a bit related to the fact, which would be the economy. I think when an economy has a well, in this case, I do understand we have in general capitalism worldwide as it's globalized economic system, but I think it's lacking a different approach to the worldwide issues. That's why we have these sort of societal issues because it's quite, I would say, fierce. And there's
Yeah.
really no ethical side to capitalism. It's really just everyone for themselves. And I think once, if we don't better that in the future, I think these things will continue to happen. Poverty, obesity, issues with our food and water. I think that all relates to money. At the end of the day, everything, as they say, money world makes the world go round. So I think that's one of the big root issues here, along with education. Correct.
Economy, yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Great.
And you, Steven?
Okay, that's the biggest problem of the society. Well, I would say is the way of thinking, the way that we see the things, the way that we express what we feel. I don't know. Sometimes we are bad educated and we don't know how to live. We are educated for other things, from as Brian said, for make money, for because that's at the end of the day that's what really matters. What really matters, right? So
Yup.
if we think about the biggest problem of the society is maybe the way of thinking, the way that we think.
Our mentality. That's good. I agree.
Mm, yes.
Great. Yvonne is here or no? Yvonne here?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, but that's the social issues. But I have another kind of social issues that is important. That is that.
That are important, I would say.
Yeah. Animals, animal rights, pets that become famous on the internet, or how to combat the abandonment of animals.
Awesome.
Man. Yeah.
How you pronounce abandonment? Abandonment?
Well, that's good. Abandonment. Abandonment.
Abandonment. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. Abandonment.
Animal rights. What do you think? The animal rights is the same as human rights?
Hmm.
What do you think? Is it good that the people think that the animals have the same rights that the humans?
Okay,
Yes.
that's a controversial topic because I think we need meat for our development, but in the same way we see the animals just like a product. We forgot about that maybe they are, some of them have personalities, and they are, I don't know if you have you uh, in the farms when the farmer got animals, they like they hear and they sort of they have sort of understanding. So we 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 see the animals like a product.
Right. Danny, what do you think? Animal rights. Is necessary?
Okay.
What do you think?
I wouldn't say that animals' rights are the same as our rights, or we have, I don't know, the right to free expression.
Okay.
But
No. The question is, the people think that the animal rights it's so important, it's the same important than the human rights.
okay.
Do you think it's right or not?
Well, I would say that both of them are important because, for example, uh, animals. I would say that all of them are good because they are not thinking in a bad way, or they don't have that evil mind. So what happened? I would say that this is So hard. I don't know. Animal rights. I would say that, for example, if a person is really bad, I would say that an animal is more important than him. I would say that. In that case, I would say that animal rights are more important than us. If the person is really, really bad, I will consider having, I don't know, worrying about animals and take care of them over humans.
Okay, so for example, if you have the possibilidad, how do you say posibilidad?
Possibility.
Possibility
But
to save in a I don't know in an accident in a burning a build or something to a dog or a criminal is for example Uribe. Is Uribe and a dog. What do you think? Do you think it's better save the dog or is the person is more important than the dog?
Now the dog, I would say the dog. If the person is really, really bad, I would think that the animal is over him. It's more
mm,
important.
Great.
yeah.
Very good. Okay, great. So now this Steven, can you listen read this? Sorry. Steven, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry, can you repeat it?
Can you read this?
Sure. Oh, I don't know.
I think
Animals. Oh, okay, okay. That's a number. Sorry, sorry. I was trying to read the number as
Put your
letter.
glasses on, man.
Sorry. Animals is louder every second it began.
it began.
Be,
Yeah.
be
What
vegan.
in this? What do you think about the vegan person?
Vegan.
Vegan
Vegan. Yep.
person or vegan people? Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm, I don't know. That's because they are doing well. But sometimes they feel mm, more than other people because of their way of uh, food of feeding.
Yes, I would say the same. Nowadays, most of the people are talking about these topics. I don't know, in order to have, I don't know, maybe in, to seem important, or I don't know how to say that. To feel yourself as a you were different for being vegan.
To drop people's attention, maybe.
Yes, I would say that. And actually, I don't know how they manage that because we get a lot of nutrients of the meat. I would say that if you want to be vegan, you have to have the opportunity to do it to be. For example, if you have the economy to do it, let's do it. If you have the opportunity to do it, awesome. If you have another thing, another route, I forgot the word fuentes, to get those nutrients and kind of thing that your body needs is good.
Right.
But at this time, I would say that most of them may be people who doesn't have knowledge about nutrition, about how to be well. They can't be vegan because they are not doing well.
It definitely has to do with on one side how you look at food. So that's right. You can get your nutrients through meat. That's correct.
Mhm.
But I think I'm not sure if one sec is Samir talking.
No, he's not.
Okay, I think that was an echo.
Actually, he's mute. I would say yes.
Okay. I think it's a
Samir,
it's a it's a
I think
morally
that
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Samir, are you there? Because we can see your screen, but you're not talking, so I don't know. Maybe your
I
microphone.
can see Samir's screen. Samir's screen. There is a cat and a dog.
Yes, I think that is Samir's screen, but we're not hearing him because
Maybe he has his microphone up. Or
yes,
Oh wait,
yes.
it says. Wait, no, I'm here in the chat. The chat says Robin Book muted Samir.
but she's Yvonne. Yes,
What?
so Yvonne, you have to unmute Samir. Yes, that right set. Samir, can you try to?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay, sorry. Okay, in this topic, we have two animals that have, how do you say, privilegios? How do you say privilegios in English?
Privileges.
Privileges, yeah.
Yep.
What do
Privileges.
you think?
Privileges.
What do you think? This is right? There are children in La Guajira that they are dating without food, without drink, and there are animals that are famous, that they have a lot of money. What do you think about this topic, about this problem?
Okay, so the most important thing I would say that they get something, but they lose something. Let's say that yes, they get a home, they get food, they get all those kind of privileges, but they lose, I don't know, like their freedom. I don't know if they worry about because we can talk to them directly, I would say. But first of all, I would say that they lost that kind of freedom.
Hmm?
That yes, they do have privileges because actually animals who are eating better than we are doing, and most of them are traveling, and I haven't gone. So I don't know. I would say that yes, they do have privileges.
Great. Paola, are you there?
Yes.
What do you think about this?
I think that the people who do that are not aware of everything that they could to use with that money, and the animals don't need that. It's, it's unjust. I don't know.
For that reason, it say that the human can be the devil for an animal, no?
Right. The devil.
Okay, great.
Oh,
And this one, the last, is abandonment. Yes, abandonment. How do you
Okay.
pronounce abandonment?
Abandonment. Abandonment.
Abandonment.
Good.
Yeah, abandonment of animals. What do you think this? Is something good?
no,
No.
it's really
What's wrong
scary.
with
What is the solution for the people realize that that is a problem, that is that's a big problem in the society?
Hmm.
I would say that this is as wrong as abandon a person. Because, for example, if you are watching over your pet since it was, I don't know, uh, it was born, I would say, for example, you enjoy watching it or looking at him when it was young, and you used to enjoy it, and now that it's so, I don't know, maybe it is naughty and it can eat everything and it can, I don't know, do a lot of things that you don't accept. I would say that is really bad. Like I don't know, for example, you have a child and you suddenly, I don't know, one day just leave it alone. and that's real stories. I would say that is so sad, and the people who do this don't have a kind of feeling about people and about love and about pets, because if you don't care about a pet, you can't care about a person yourself, and that means that you're a bad person. So it's really serious.
Agreed.
Great. Steven,
What? Tell me.
so you are agree with Danny? You want to add something?
I don't fact that we could be, I don't know what's the word, maybe jerks, idiots,
Mhm. Yes,
because
all those
we
adjectives.
have
Yep. Lots of
the
those.
love that animals could give us is different from people's love, but in the same way, it's like it's better for me. It's better you an animal, a dog, because they are so, what's the word, fieles,
Loyal,
what,
Yes.
loyal,
leal, oh,
loyal.
loyal, nice.
Right.
They are so loyal, and when they just make a mistake, something when they did something wrong, we decide, I don't know, I am not saying that because my father doesn't allow me to have a pet, but I have seen some people that they say no, it's time to just take you off, no, take the dog off from the house because it's so naughty, is the dog, the way, the word. So we are stupid, so stupid
Mhm.
sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Why the people do that? Why abandon the animals?
Abandonment.
Abandon.
Abandonment.
Or
I
that's the
think
noun.
it's because when someone decide to have a pet, it's because it's beautiful or it's a baby or because someone else has one. And when the pet uh, grow, I don't know, crece,
Grow up.
yes, grow up, decide to abandon, and
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it's the reason. It's like a part of your house. You only use
That's
the
part of
pet
your family.
for yes,
As a
Very good.
garden.
uh, like decoración.
Garnish.
Mm.
So, okay. And Brian, what do you think about all this topic?
No, I think that's a very interesting topic. In general, personally, I actually was trying to take in a vegetarian diet or lifestyle at least, but I still eat chicken, honestly, from time to time, for mainly for health reasons. But I also looked into like the morally influenced issues that we have here, and I think in the future, even for the environment, it might be a bit better to stop eating meat, at least red meat,
Yeah.
since cows, for example, they do cause a lot of pollution worldwide. They actually can cause more greenhouse emissions and gases than vehicles, which is kind of surprising. So that's one reason I also stopped eating meat and pork. I only really, and even chicken and fish. I prefer to eat vegetables, quinoa, beans, chickpeas, garbanzo. But I think I do understand everyone has the right to eat their own food. That's still something that's up for debate. And in general, I think we're maybe moving toward a more morally influenced debate on what is right, what are animal rights, what are our rights, and in general, I would say since animals are sentient and so are we, I think maybe we are equal, but that's up for debate as well.
Yeah.
And vegan, yeah, vegan is a bit more extreme. I personally could not leave cheese, dairy products, milk, because I think that's still something important, at least if we treat the animals correctly and as humanely as possible. I would say that.
Great.
That's an interesting topic. I
Yes.
really liked it.
So I don't know, Yvonne, if you have something else.
No.
No? Okay. So guys, thank you so much for this opportunity for this class, and see you the next time.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Samir.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Brian.
No
Goodbye.
problem.
Thank you,
Bye.
Brian.
No worries.